Hello, everyone. My name is Zulfiqar, and welcome to another episode of Income Investors. With me today is John Whitefoot with another exciting income pick. If you want to read more about what John writes on a regular basis, you can head to incomeinvestors.com, or you can find the link to the website in the description below. When investors think of green economy, thermal coal probably doesn't come to mind. It's neither green nor pristine. Thermal coal is dusty, dirty, non-renewable, and is responsible for a third of the world's electricity generation. Coal has other uses too. It's crucial for manufacturing steel, iron, and cement, and numerous industrial and residential applications. Global coal demand has been at record level for years and continues to grow, with demand from China and India expected to grow significantly over coming decades. Strong demand is also expected to come from EVs, data centers, and the AI revolution. And these tailwinds can't help but be good for today's income pick, that is Alliance Resource Partners LP. They're traded on NASDAQ under symbol ARLP over the near and long term. John?
Yeah, thanks, Mo. Alliance Resource Partners LP is the largest coal producer in the eastern U.S., serving utility, industrial, and steelmaking customers both domestically and internationally. In 2023, it shipped, I think, 34.4 million tons of coal. Of that, approximately 81% was purchased by domestic electric utilities, and around 16% was sold into international markets. Now, Alliance Resource is also a diversified natural resource company that owns a growing portfolio of mineral and royalty interests in strategic oil and gas producing regions across the U.S. It markets its oil and gas interests for lease to major operators in these regions and generates royalty income from the leasing and development of those mineral interests. And the partnership also generates coal royalty income from mineral reserves and resources, and it owns and leases to its coal mining operators.
Its second quarter results were hampered by temporary tailwinds.
Yeah, all out of its control. For the second quarter ended June 30th, Alliance Resource Partners announced that revenue slipped 7.6% year over year to $593.3 million. Now, that missed Wall Street projections of $632.3 million. Now, the revenue miss was a result of an 11.8% drop in coal sales volumes. That was a result of transportation delays that were impacted by flooding on the Ohio River. Now, rail and port logistics, meanwhile, were disrupted by the Baltimore Bridge incident, which collapsed at the end of March and impacted shipments from its Appalachia rail operations. Now, on the plus side, coal sales prices grew 3.8% to $65.30 per ton sold, and oil and gas royalty volumes were up 6.8%. At 817 million barrels of oil equivalent. Net income was $100.2 million, or 77 cents per basic and diluted limited partner unit. Now, that's down from $169.8 million, or $1.30 per unit in the second quarter of 2023. Wall Street was looking for earnings of 95 cents per unit.
If you like what you see so far, check out incomeinvestors.com. While you're there, you could also sign up for our free special report titled 3 Income Stocks to Own Today. One of those stocks currently has a dividend yield of 12.7%. You can find the link to incomeinvestors.com in the description below. And now back to the video. And John, how did this impact the company's dividend?
Well, thanks to the company's conservative balance sheet, strong free cash flow, and equally strong distributable cash flow generation, shareholders have been on the receiving end of a reliable distribution. Now, since its inception in 1999, the partnership has paid cumulative cash distributions of around $4 billion. This past July, it declared a quarterly cash distribution of 70 cents per unit, or $2.80 per unit on an annual basis, for a current 11.1%. Now, that payout is safe too. The payout ratio is just 69.3%, with a distribution coverage of 1.43 times. Now, over the long run, management is targeting a distribution coverage ratio of 2 times to 2.5 times.
ARLP units are at record levels.
Yeah, since bottoming in October 2020 during the health crisis, ARLP stock has been on a tear, rising around 1,180%. That's adjusted for dividends. Had you decided to not reinvest your dividends, the returns slides to 804%. Now, most recently, on June 3rd, ARLP stock hit a new record high of $25.53. Now, ARLP stock took a hit in July on missed second quarter earnings and revenue, but it has since rebounded. As of this recording, Alliance Resource is trading hands at around $25.21, so it just needs to climb an additional 1.2% to hit a new record high. Now, Wall Street thinks it will surpass that level with a 12-month share price target range of $27 per unit to $28 per unit. Now, as of this recording, ARLP units are up 30% over the last 6 months and 28% year over year.
John, thank you so much for your insights. Just to recap, Alliance Resource Partners is a great energy stock that consistently is delivering strong operating and financial performance while maintaining a conservative balance sheet throughout the commodity cycle. Its properties are located close to domestic customers. Meanwhile, developing countries in the Middle East, North Africa, and Asia continues to build coal-fired power generations, which more than helps offset shutting plants in Europe. Here in the US, there's significant electricity demand from EVs, onshore manufacturing, and data centers, including AI that has actually delayed the retirement of coal power plants, all of which bodes well for Alliance Resource Partners. It already is. The company reported record 2020 and 2023 results, with that bullish sentiment expected to continue in 2024 and 2025. This should help Alliance Resource to continue to provide its shareholders with reliable dividends. It should also help propel ARLP stock to fresh highs too. That's it for today, and make sure to go to incomeinvestors.com now to get our free special report on 3 income stocks to own today. One of those stocks currently has a dividend yield of 12.7%. You can find the link to incomeinvestors.com in the description below. We'll be back with more income picks soon, so stay tuned. And in the meantime, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel. Goodbye for now.